unbroken heart.
Is your tongue cramping up a little bit in the back when on heart?
Not sure. Unbroken heart. My tongue should be a little more relaxed then on that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think you're almost like trying to get the R sound into the A. Like you're preparing for the on already. So pretend like you're just singing ert.
Almost like the diphthong, but
Exactly.
like with
yes.
the consonant. Okay.
It's not a diphthong, but same concept.
Same concept.
Yes.
Okay. Unbroken heart.
Try it one more time.
Okay.
Unbroken heart. Stick out your tongue slightly.
Unbroken heart.
Okay, that's it. Did you feel or hear a difference?
I did hear a difference, yes. I felt the difference because I was trying not to lick the microphone. But
Marking your territory. Yeah. Hey Voxstar, and welcome to From Singer to Artist. I'm Lara Chapman, award-winning singer and songwriter turned viral vocal coach and the host of this show. At VoxTape Studios, we help singers from all over the world level up their voices by teaching them the 3 fundamental skills all singers need: technique, awareness, and artistry. Whether you're looking to go pro or just develop your voice for fun, my team and I are here to help. Check the link in the description to book your first session or grab some of our other resources. Alrighty, are you ready? Let's get started. Today, I have got another singer with me here in my home studio. Welcome, Doug. Hey, how are you?
good. How are you, Lara?
I am doing so great. It is so good to see you.
It's so good to see you, too. It's been a minute.
It's been, hold on, it's 2025.
Yeah.
The last time I saw you was 2019, so it's been 6
maybe even late
years.
2018. It's been a while.
It's been a long time. But I am so glad you're back.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, anytime. Thank you for coming. Thank you for
Sure.
sharing your beautiful voice with us.
I appreciate it.
You brought an original song
I
today.
did, yes.
So I'm really excited to work with you on an original. I don't get to do that a lot, but I love doing it. So thank you.
Sure.
But before we dig in, let's maybe fill everybody in on how we met initially.
Yeah, so I'm, as you know, I'm a drummer
Yes.
by background, but I really wanted to get into guitar. I got into songwriting really as a way of journaling and expressing myself, and I really never meant to share it with anybody. It was going to be me, the guitar, the front porch, when everybody else was asleep and nobody could hear me.
Yeah.
And that was fine, but I really felt like at some point it was kind of selfish not to share, and that if some of my favorite songwriters had taken some of that same approach, that I never would have heard their stuff and been inspired. And I thought, well, maybe if I get good enough, then I can share it with others. And that's how I reached out to you. I wanted, because you had offered not only vocal coaching, which I definitely needed, still need, but you have a passion for helping people get their originals to bring it to life and to communicate it. And you've helped me with a few already. And so this was a no-brainer.
Yeah. No, like I just said, I don't get to do it that much, but whenever I do, I'm like, yay!
Cool.
Make the vision come to life,
Yeah.
and get the songwriting part of it right, but then also the vocal delivery of it too.
Yes.
Right? Because it takes both.
It does.
It takes both. And you've been moving around a bit in the last couple of years too.
Yes. So I can't remember if this was pre-pandemic or no, this was post-pandemic. We moved 3 times. We moved we moved, I say 3 times. We helped my mother-in-law move. Okay. Then we moved into Warsaw, which is like a couple hours north. And then from there, we moved from that rental house into a house in Columbia City.
Yeah.
And it was still trying to pursue that music dream, and it still is. It's changed a lot, and there's been a variety of changes. So
but
it's
that's
been
how
wild.
it works, right? Like sometimes we have a plan, and then it's like change of plans because of things you can't control, or maybe you can control, but it's just not where this evolved to. That's how I got started with vocal coaching. That was never the plan.
Oh, really?
I never wanted to be a vocal coach. I wanted to be a singer. right?
Yeah.
And then I started teaching voice lessons on the side, and I was like, oh, actually, I really love this. I love this a lot more than performing.
See, I would have thought, that at Berkeley, like that was your vision. I want to be a vocal coach, but no. Wow. Okay.
It was always a performer. Like that was the dream, being a performer in LA somewhere. And then I was doing it, not in LA, but in Nashville. And I was like, don't love it. Like, it's not like I hated it or anything like that. But I realized as I was starting to teach voice lessons on the side that I'm like, oh, I like this a lot more. I love the one-on-one, and I love the creative aspect of it and helping you, right? It felt very much like, this is so lonely. And it was hard to create like meaningful connections with people versus when you're doing vocal coaching and you help somebody one-on-one, it's so easy to create these meaningful connections. And I'm forever grateful for that. And that's why I'm like, I'm going to stick to this.
Cool.
This is a lot more fun for me. So now I get to help you make your dreams come true.
This works. This is great.
Yes. And so anyways, just go with the flow, right? Sometimes things are out of our control. We just got to do what we got to do. But you're still performing, right?
Yes. Yeah. Performing around the Fort Wayne area.
Yeah.
So if you happen to like what you hear and you're near the Fort Wayne area, check me out.
Yes. Go support Doug.
Yeah. I am on Instagram. It's at Doug Haag Music.
Perfect.
Haag.
Yep.
So
I'll be sure to link to it as well so that people have the link.
Awesome.
And then you're working on your first album.
Yes, that is the project right now. And I'm trying to put perfectionism aside and be like, okay, let's just get it going. Let's do this.
Yes, I love it. And that song that we're going to work on right now, is that going to be on the album?
Yes, that is the intent.
Okay.
That is the goal. So this is great because this is going to be album prep.
Yes, exactly. Because I want to make sure that when you go into the studio that you feel super ready, that you can just trust your voice so that the only thing you have to focus on is just getting the story across, the emotional part of it, right? Not, is that note going to come out right? I hope so. That's not what we want to be thinking about in the studio.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
Because at the end of the day, a take doesn't ever need to be perfect. Like, the vocal delivery of it, it's so much more about the raw emotion.
Yeah.
And producers, at least the good ones, the ones that know what they're doing, always pick a less perfect take if it is more raw, more emotional. Because there's things like autotune where we can just fix the pitch, and there's no shame in doing that. Everybody does it. It's a tool. Right.
Yes.
And not that I'm saying you're going to have to use autotune, but
I get it. Well, the producer that I'm looking to work with, he even mentioned that there's just about nobody that does a perfect raw take without some kind of adjustment needed on the production side.
Absolutely.
So that makes me feel better.
No, 100%. And again, it's not about perfection. It's about the raw emotional connection to the song. That's what people love in contemporary music. Maybe I need to specify that. In contemporary music, it's not about perfection. But again, I don't want you to be in your head about it when you get into the studio so that that's what you can focus on.
Sure.
Right? So what's your song called?
Way of an Unbroken Heart.
Alrighty. Yeah. Let's dig into it.
Okay.
You sent me a little demo. Thank you for doing that. So I already know it. But let's maybe do first verse and chorus.
Okay.
Before we dig into the entire thing all at once. I like to break it into sections. I had to listen to the entire thing, so your song structure is really great. Actually, question for you.
Yeah.
Do you want to work on song? I like the structure of your song, but is there anything that you're like, I'm not sure about this, I wanted to work on that?
I think structure-wise, I feel pretty good, but I'm always open to suggestion.
Yeah. From what I heard in the demo, I really liked it.
Cool.
And I was like, okay, he listened when we talked. I love it. So if something comes to mind as we're working on it, I will let you know.
Okay.
But just hearing the demo, I'm like, yeah, no, that's a solid song structure.
Cool.
So in that case, are you cool with breaking it into sections and working on,
Let's do it.
On that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Did you, besides the vocal delivery of it, want to focus on anything else?
Yeah. Well, yeah, specifically enunciation. I have gotten some feedback from others that, maybe my enunciation isn't as clear.
Okay.
And I know that from working with you in the past, that breathing has always been one of my main, the bane of my existence, I guess.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Lyric writing, anything that, are you feeling good about that?
I feel pretty good,
Awesome.
but here again, I'm open if you've got suggestions.
I always have to ask because I'm not the kind of person that listens to lyrics first. I always listen to everything else first and then lyrics at the very end.
Gotcha.
Very unlike, very atypical for songwriters. But it's probably because I didn't grow up speaking English and I always sang and
gotcha.
wrote in English. My dad would help me translate from German to English to get the point across what I was trying to say. So yeah, lyrics, that's why I'm asking, if you want me to pay attention to it, I will. But if I'm not specifically paying attention to it, I will not notice it.
Fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
But I'll pay attention to it. And you sent me the lyrics too.
I did, yes.
So I can follow along over here.
I'm not the greatest guitar player in the world.
You
I'm
know
working
you
on
are
this.
a lot better than I am. So,
I built this ghost town with my own two hands 15 years ago today. Thought I could change it, life had different plans. Wouldn't matter either way. And these abandoned walls and the scarred remains, I can see your face, watch you smile again. Had I known just what to say or where to start, I'd have come by the way of an unbroken heart.
yeah, beautiful.
Okay.
All right. Very nice. Okay. How do you feel?
All right.
Yeah.
It's a little nerve-wracking, but that's okay. But yeah.
I know.
It's a good start. It's a good
the
start.
first time it's always like, oh my God. And then eventually you forget the cameras are there. Loved it. I thought that was really quite solid for that first time through. You've come a long way with your singing too.
Thank you.
And even with your guitar playing too, even though you're like, I'm
Thank
not
you.
the best guitar player. My friend, you are a lot better than anything I could do. So
Thank you. Appreciate it.
like I told you, I have two guitars that I never touch. So, here we are. I think you can get away with a lot less in the beginning.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I built this ghost town with my own two hands. Is that how it goes? No, that's a chorus melody.
No, that's right. That
is right.
That is right.
See, and this is only the second time I'm hearing it, and I already know the melody. That's a good sign.
Oh, good. Okay.
Right? Like if I can easily pick up what you wrote and just by the time we get to the second chorus, I can start singing along.
Sweet.
That is a good sign.
Good,
it's an
good.
earworm. So, instead of singing that with a full voice, I built this ghost town. I built this ghost town with my own two hands.
Okay. So maybe like a little more head
today.
voice.
Sure. I want you to think about it, keeping it conversational.
Conversation.
Right.
Okay.
Just conversational. We don't necessarily speak in our head voice, right? This is just where it sits in my voice. Obviously, male, female voice, very different in range. And I'm singing in the same key as you. So for me, it does get a little bit headier. For you, we probably don't have to do that.
Okay.
Just turn the volume knob down and keep it conversational.
Okay.
Yeah?
Cool.
Let's try that
All
first
right.
verse one more time. Just the verse.
All right. I built this ghost town with my own two hands 15 years ago today. Thought I could change it, life had different plans. Wouldn't matter either way.
Nice. Okay. How's that feeling?
That felt way better.
Okay. Love. How did that feel better?
Well, I guess I didn't feel like I had to push real hard.
Yeah.
And I never thought about that imagery of a conversation. And I like that. It feels natural.
Great.
That way.
Great. Because a lot of times, as singers, we're like, we are putting on our singing hat and now we are performing.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, well, do we have to? Because this is very much like singer-songwriter-y, ballady type of song. We don't need to overdo it.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
It really brings out a beautiful quality in your voice. And I can compare it to having different colors that you now can paint with.
Cool.
Right? Rather than when you're singing everything with more volume like you were doing before, then we're painting with one color, right? And it's a beautiful color. It really is great, but it's just one color. When we're taking it a little bit more easy in the beginning and we start building as we go through the first verse and as we go through the entire song, all of a sudden there's different colors that pop up that we can now use so that the painting becomes a little bit more vibrant.
Not giving it all away at the beginning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because if you do that, then why should we listen to the other 3 minutes of the song?
Exactly.
If we already heard it all.
Right. Yeah.
Right? So don't be afraid to really take it easy in the beginning. One more thing that I want to mention about this, and I heard it in the first version that you were doing it as well. You're holding back your breath a little bit.
It's not surprising. I do that drumming too.
You do?
Yes. My teacher had to tell me, do you understand you're not breathing? And I'm
Oh, no.
And I'm like, no, because I would be playing and I'd be like,
yeah.
It's like, geez, breathe.
Just really focused on what you're doing. Okay, fair enough. Well, in singing, we can run into issues when we do that because the voice is a wind instrument.
Right.
And if there is no air, there is no sound. Also, if there's very little air, it's harder to get the sound out. That doesn't mean that more air is always better. I'm not saying that. But here in this case, you think about keeping it conversational and think about letting the breath flow through you, right? Rather than thinking about support or I don't know what people a lot of people are like, what do I need to do with my support? And it's like, okay, don't worry about any of that. Just focus on flow, breath, flow. Let the air come out.
I built this ghost town with my own 2 hands 15 years ago today. Thought I could change it, life had different plans. Would it matter either way?
Oh, beautiful crescendo there. Wow.
In these abandoned walls and the scarred remains, I can see your face, watch you smile again. Had I known just what to say or where to start, I'd have come by the way of an unbroken heart.
Okay, how was that?
Felt better until I got to the chorus. The chorus, I felt a little lost. It felt like I wasn't quite sure how to control the note and keep it conversational as I started to move up the register.
Fair. Yeah. I mean, as you're going up and you want to keep it in a chest dominant tone, it's going to get a little louder.
Yeah.
Right. Otherwise, we have to kind of transition into more of a mixy or head voicey place. But for the verse, at the very, either way, the very last note, did you hear me say how that was a beautiful crescendo? Ugh, that was stunning.
Cool, thank you.
That was stunning. And when you're actually breathing, you have air to do that.
Yes.
Otherwise, you don't. And you
Right.
run out of breath before you can do something like that. You have the quietest inhalations. It's insane. It's like, is he breathing or not? So, don't be afraid to breathe.
Okay.
Just inhale. It's easy to overthink breathing. But also I'm like, you've been breathing for many years, many decades. You know how to breathe.
I've had some practice.
Yeah, you've had some practice.
I wonder if that's so. I did a little bit of work in radio
Okay.
in the past. And I wonder if it's from that because,
Maybe.
nobody wants to hear a lot of like, into the microphone.
Maybe.
So, I don't know.
Maybe. I actually really like it in music when we
Yeah?
can hear the singer breathe. It sounds a lot more natural than when we can't hear the breaths. Also, if it's like an insane kind of breath,
Well,
then...
yeah.
Well, obviously, we don't want to sound like that because then that means there's a lot of constriction
Sure.
in your throat when you're breathing in like that. That's not a good sign. That is something we would want to work on.
Sure.
Just release that so you can breathe like that. But an audible breath, like what I just did, is totally fine. And in editing, in the post-production part, when you're recording music, we can always make that quieter or completely cut it out too
Gotcha.
if we need to.
Yeah.
But I actually like it when they keep them in.
Okay.
But that's a personal preference. Everybody's different there. But yeah, I just want to make sure that you're actually breathing.
Yes.
That you're actually taking in a good enough breath.
Right.
Right. But in the verse, it worked really well.
Cool.
Any questions or anything else about that first verse that you want to look at?
No.
For what I'm hearing is 15 years ago today. Because the 15 years ago today, going down to that note feels very final to me. And we're only in the second verse. There's two, in the second phrase of the first verse.
Yeah.
There's two more phrases that are coming. So 15 years ago today, up here feels a little less final to me.
Okay.
But that's personal preference.
I built this ghost town with my own two hands. 15 years ago today. Wait. 15 years ago today.
Yeah, but keep the note short.
Oh.
15 years ago today.
15 years ago. 15 years ago today. What was the line?
Thought I could change it.
Thought I could change it. Life had different plans. Would it matter either way? Yeah, I'll have to work with that, but I like the way that's
Yeah.
blending in the way that it goes up like that. I like that.
Play around with it.
Okay.
I don't think you can go wrong either way.
Okay.
It just comes down to what do you like the most.
So you're saying it doesn't matter either way.
Oh my God! Oh, what it matters? Oh, that was totally not. Oh wow. Yes, that was good. I didn't even notice that. I love that. Couple vowel things because articulation is something that you brought
Yes.
up. I would not have brought that up, but it's because you're bringing it up. So, I built this ghost town. You're kind of going, I built this ghost town, ghost town, rather than ghost town.
Oh, so
I built this ghost town.
Okay. I built this ghost town.
Yeah.
Like that better?
Great. Now, can you pretend like you're not trying?
I built this ghost town with my own two.
Yeah. Can you? Sorry for interrupting you.
no.
Can you? Instead of ghost, like making it so short. I built this ghost town. So it's not like ghost. Like you're not holding out the note.
A little more legato, maybe.
But
a little more.
It's just this much longer.
Gotcha. Yeah.
The vowel, because you're really digging into the consonants of the word ghost. Like mostly ghost, right? But the O part, that diphthong part, we want to linger on that like just a little bit longer.
You know, this is actually encouraging because I remember in the last lessons that I had with you when you worked on my enunciation, it was the consonants I had issues with.
Oh, well, there you go.
And so I've swung to the other ditch now.
Yes.
So now I got to come back center a little bit.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I built this ghost town with my own two hands.
It is like
better?
Such a small difference, but it makes a big difference.
Cool.
Yeah. How did it feel?
Better.
Better?
And I could tell even listening that it was clearer.
Perfect. Yeah, a lot of times when people have been told that their articulation could be better, we focus on consonants, right? Because it's like that's what's going to get the word out there. And I do believe you swung a little bit far.
Well,
the other
and I'm
direction
glad
now.
you brought it up on that word because the imagery of the song hinges on that first line.
Yeah.
That because, I wanted this to be, as we were talking earlier, this song is all about one of my favorite hobbies and pastimes, which is laying awake at night and rehearsing all the regrets I have in life and how am I dealing with that, But I
so
wanted
relatable.
to use, yeah, right. So I wanted to use the imagery of a ghost town.
Yeah.
And kind of try to play with that throughout the song. But if I'm not communicating the word ghost town and that's missed at the beginning, the rest of the song might not hit home.
Yeah, exactly. No, you're totally right. You're totally right. And the word ghost is the important part here, not the word town, but the ghost. So yeah, I built this ghost town. I built this ghost town with my own. Yeah, instead of I built this ghost town.
Yeah.
Right? Do you hear the difference?
I totally do.
It's not like I'm necessarily sustaining the notes any longer. I'm just focusing more on the vowel than the consonants.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then there's another one of those. 15 years ago today, ago. I think that one was good. Thought I could change it. Life had different plans.
Yes.
Not different. Can you try that phrase?
Yeah. Thought I could change. Yeah.
Change too.
Thought I could change it. Life had different plans. Would it matter either way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So change and different, right?
Change and
there,
different.
we're not necessarily lingering on the vowel longer like we're doing in Ghost, but we're just opening up the vowel a little bit more. Thought I could change it, not thought I could change it, thought I could change it. More long.
Yeah.
More long.
I'm probably not dropping my jaw as much, am I?
Okay, hot take.
Okay, do it.
Dropping your jaw is overrated sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Not sorry. When we're singing down here in this comfortable range for you, why? Why would you start singing like this? It's so overdone in contemporary singing. Again, we're doing contemporary music here, right? But yeah, keep it conversational. And when we're keeping it conversational, we're not doing this with our mouths.
Right.
Right? Now, when we're hitting higher, beltier, whatever, more difficult kind of notes, then sure, we can talk, right? But down here, no, just don't think about it.
Gotcha. Just think about the vowels itself.
Yeah. Just sing it like you speak it because there's absolutely nothing wrong with the way you're speaking, right? I can clearly understand you.
Oh, good.
And you're not heavily emphasizing the vowels or the consonants or anything. It's just very natural. Sing just like you speak. And all of those things will happen automatically.
Okay.
Yeah. But just change it, and different. Because we don't say different, we say different, right?
Yeah.
Different plans. Easy.
Yeah.
Let's try the whole thing, the whole verse one more time. Conversational, flowy, just like you speak it.
Okay. I built this ghost town with my own two hands 15 years ago today.
Nice.
Thought I could change it, life had different plans. Would it matter either way? In these abandoned walls and the scarred remains, I can see your face, watch you smile again. Had I known just what to say or where to start, I'd have come by the way of an unbroken heart.
All right. You loved the verse. You nailed the verse.
Thank you.
How did you feel about it?
I felt really good.
Cool.
Yeah, the chorus, I felt like I did it better this time than the last time.
Yep.
Still probably needs some work, but I felt better that time.
And now it's just a couple tweaks, a couple details in the chorus. But I agree. This is absolutely already going in the right direction. What were you mostly thinking about when you were just doing that?
I was trying to just focus on the word conversational.
Cool.
Think about how I speak.
Okay.
And that helped a lot with the verse. Maybe.
Abandoned, neglected. That would be a little bit easier to sing. I kind of like the word neglected for some reason. To me, personally, again, this is going to be different for everybody, but to me, that word carries more weight than abandoned. But I couldn't tell you why. Probably because abandoned is more used than neglected.
Yeah. And I think, and neglect carries a certain intentionality. You know, like it's this way because you did something, which is kind of the theme of the song. You know, or it's this way because you didn't do something, right? There's an intent there.
Yes.
Because abandoned, it could be like, well, yeah, you know, things happen, but.
Yeah, it's almost like it happened to me.
Yes.
Neglected is more like I'm taking responsibility.
Right. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, we might need to play with that.
Okay. It doesn't matter what I think. It matters what you think.
I guess in how it sounds. In these neglected walls and the scarred remains, I can... Yeah, where's the chord? Yeah. I can see your face, watch you smile again. Oh, nope. Again. Had I known just what to say or where... Yeah, I'm losing the chords.
No, you're good. Well, let's actually pause right there.
That's good.
And these neglected. Can you make it a little bit longer?
Yeah. In these neglected
There it is. Yeah. So when I say longer, I mean your shape, like your mouth shape goes down rather than neglected. Neglected.
Yeah. In these neglected walls and the scarred remains.
Okay.
Is that better?
I like it. How do you like it? Do you like it?
I like it.
Okay.
Maybe you can comment down below what you think. No.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. That's the
Is
way.
it abandoned or neglected?
Yes. Singing wise, do you like just how it sounds, how it feels? Mm-hmm. Just putting the word aside, like what the word means and what it carries, like what kind of baggage it carries. How do those two compare? Abandoned and neglected.
I think it's funny because with the word abandon, just phonetically, singing wise, I like I like the word up until it gets to the
Yeah, the one that you're holding.
Like when I get to that part is I like it, but the sitting on that short A vowel, I'm not loving that as much. I was trying to sacrifice that for the sake of the word, but neglected, I really like the vocally landing on that vowel.
Yeah.
But to start with the ne, that was a little uncomfortable. But I don't know if it's just because I've been used to seeing it one way.
Possibly. In these can you make the consonants softer?
When these neglected walls and the scarred remains, I can see your face, watch you smile again. That felt a lot better.
Good. That was nice.
Cool.
Yeah. Especially when you're not digging into the g of neglected. Right? Because sometimes that can...
Maybe that's what felt uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's probably... okay, hold on. Let me try that again. Thoughts. Woo! My brain goes faster than my mouth. The g can sometimes, or consonants in general, can sometimes serve as a little bit of a pressure launch pad. This is something I learned from Coach Emily from our team. Because it's something I apparently was doing too, and I didn't know. And she helped me figure that out.
Perfect?
Oh my God, hell no. So the it's it's really kind of like pushing you up there. So if we soften that G a little bit, in these neglected walls, just focus more on the neglected, not the right?
Yeah.
It makes it a little easier to sing.
For sure.
Sometimes we do need the pressure launch pad, but not in this case. So, soft G.
Okay.
Neglected. Neglected.
Neglected.
Yeah. Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like
That
that.
was perfect.
Okay.
Uninhabited.
Ooh.
In these uninhabited walls.
That's a
Not
machine
quite.
gun lyric for you there.
Yeah. Idle is a word thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I still like neglected, though.
Neglected. Awesome. This might be interesting for everybody who's watching. The reason why we even searched for a different word was not because that word does not quite get the point across. It
Right.
wasn't a lyrical thing that we
Yeah.
were initially trying to change. It was more like, how does it sit in your voice and how does it like come out? That made me want to try and see if we can find a different word.
Right, because I don't want the way that sound hits an audience member's ear to distract from the message
Exactly.
of the song.
Exactly. And now the cool part is that we found a word that you feel like, oh, that might actually be even better lyrically too.
Yeah.
Not just the vocal delivery of it, but also lyrically.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
Cool.
I love it.
Sweet.
Okay. Scarred remains. I'm really happy about that. How do you feel about
Yeah.
that?
In these neglected walls and the scarred remains, I can see your face, watch you smile again.
Okay, great. I'm going to pause you right there.
Okay.
I can see your face. You're singing face?
Fifth.
Face. Face. There's an diphthong there. Don't forget the second vowel sound of the diphthong, please.
What is a diphthong?
Oh, great. No, that's a great question. I'm so glad you asked. Okay. You're definitely not the only one
Sounds
who
like a
doesn't
piece
know.
of clothing, and I think
It's actually grammar stuff, like
Okay.
English language grammar stuff. A diphthong is not a monothong, believe it or not. And it has nothing to do with clothing. No, so a diphthong is when you have two vowel sounds in one syllable.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, the word I, like not me, it's just E, right?
Yeah.
It's just the E vowel sound. I. That's two vowel sounds in one syllable. So, face is what?
Yeah. It's a diphthong, right?
Exactly.
A-E.
Face. With diphthongs, usually the rule of thumb is that we sustain the first vowel sound
Okay.
and only get to the second at the very end. Because, also in face, that would be face,
Face.
right? Not face.
Right.
The reason for that is the first vowel sound is always more open than the second vowel sound. So it makes it easier and more pleasant to hear. Like easier
Gotcha.
to sing and more pleasant to listen to. So I can see your face. No, I can see your face.
Yes, I totally hear the difference.
Right? Now with your case, like what happened was you just kind of cut the E part of face. I can see your face. I can see your face. Right? It's
Got
just
it.
oh my God, it's such a tiny, tiny, tiny little detail.
Yeah.
But it makes it easier to understand what you're saying.
And it does make a big difference. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, I can see your face.
Great. One more
I
time.
can see your face, watch you smile again.
Great. Now don't focus on it.
Okay.
Right? Because now the
I'm
word.
so focusing on it. Yeah.
Of course. But this time the word was standing out a lot.
Okay.
Keep it the same. See your face. It's the same note 3 times in a row.
Right.
Treat that face just like you do see your.
Okay. I can see your face, watch you smile again.
Great. One more time.
Okay.
Just like you speak it. Face.
I can see your face, watch you smile again.
Okay. How was that?
Felt better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you hear the difference?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
cool.
It was very different. Keep playing around with it till you get the version that you love.
Yeah.
Right. And even when you're recording this in the studio, record a couple different versions of it so that you can then pick when it comes to comping. You know what comping is?
No.
Okay. We're learning today. Comping is when you take all the different vocal takes and you cut them into one. So like you have the final.
Yeah, we
version.
did that with the
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I just didn't know the term for
Yes,
it. So
there you go. It's very, very, very rare. And when I say very rare, I mean super duper 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 rare that it's a one take.
I can see your face, watch you smile again. Had I known just what to say.
All right, right there. Had I what?
Known.
Okay.
No. Okay. I'm not. Okay. I'm probably not shaping the O as much, am I?
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay. Because that's the same issue I had on my O's earlier.
On Ghost.
On Ghost, yeah.
Yeah.
Had I known just what to say or where to start, I'd have come by the way of an unbroken, there too, unbroken heart.
Yeah. Hard. Can you make that a little less trying?
It's the H. Like, do I scoop into it or I don't know.
Yeah, do the whole unbroken heart.
Unbroken heart.
Is your tongue cramping up a little bit in the back when on heart?
Not sure. Unbroken heart. Okay, so my tongue should be a little more relaxed then on that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think you're almost like trying to get the R sound into the A. Ha, like you're preparing for the on already. So pretend like you're just singing ha,
Almost like the diphthong, but
exactly.
like with
yes.
the consonant. Okay.
It's not a diphthong, but same concept.
Same concept.
Yes.
Okay. Unbroken heart.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Is that
Try
better?
it one more time.
Okay.
Unbroken heart. Stick out your tongue slightly.
Unbroken heart.
Okay, that's it. Did you feel or hear a difference?
I did hear a difference, yes. I felt the difference because I was trying not to lick the microphone. But
Marking your territory. Yeah. I love it. It's yours now.
Feel bad for whoever's using this now.
That was fantastic. How did it feel?
Better.
Yeah.
Better. Okay.
It was really good. I loved it.
Sweet.
So yeah, your tongue was just a little grabby back there.
Okay.
A little grabby.
Okay.
It doesn't need to grab. It just made your ah more clear without more effort. Actually, less effort.
Yeah. That's the goal.
Yes.
That's the goal.
Yes. Try one more time.
Unbroken heart.
Yeah. Keep practicing this.
Okay.
This is going to be really cool for you.
Okay. Awesome.
It just makes the word heart more smooth.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Which, it should, because that's the landing point of the chorus.
Yeah.
I don't want that word to sound awkward if we're landing it there.
I wouldn't say it sounds awkward. Like, this is a crazy small little detail.
Yeah.
But that way, you don't have to put quite as much emphasis on it, like work quite as hard. So it's going to, volume levels wise and intensity wise, just fit a little bit more seamlessly into unbroken heart.
Yeah.
And unbroken heart. And then there's a little bit of a push behind it.
Yeah.
Right? So it's your tongue. Your tongue is what it is. So do tongue stretches, stick out your tongue. Practice it this way. I know it's ridiculous, but it works. Coach Emily calls this reverse tongue tension.
Okay.
When you're just sticking the tongue out so that it can't retract.
Ah, okay. I will
Yeah, your tongue is shaking. It really doesn't like this.
No.
Yes, it really doesn't like that. So I'm going to let you practice that on your own so that we can keep going through the rest of the song. But you know what to do, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you open to suggestions?
For sure.
For your song.
Let's do it.
So, okay, here's where my brain's going. In these abandoned or neglected walls, and the scarred remains, I can see your face, watch you smile again. So easy for me to sing that back to you. Now the next part, I'm like struggling. I'm like, oh, hold on. Where is it going? What's happening next?
Okay.
I'm not saying that you should sing it exactly the same way again. Please don't do that. I love me a third different line, especially when the first two are very similar. But then you have like 4 lines that you're trying to cram into 2 phrases.
Had I known just what to say or where to start, I'd have come by the way of an unbroken heart.
Okay. I think what trips me up is the by the way, because to me it almost takes away from unbroken heart when you're going back up there.
Okay.
That is very possible. I'm very
See,
weird
this
sometimes.
is what I love coming to you because you're very honest about your feedback, and I love that. I want that.
Okay.
And
well,
even if I land on keeping it the same, I don't know. But to hear that, it like, even if I keep it the same for this song, that makes me think about it for the next song.
Yeah, fair. That's
like,
totally fair.
What phrases are highlighted by what I'm doing with the melody.
Yes. And at the end of the day, like what I'm hearing or how I would do it is not the right way or the wrong way. It's just a different way. That's exactly it. There is no right way and there is no wrong way. There's just different ways of doing the same thing. And it's very possible that a lot of people do not agree with me. And that's totally fair. Again, there is no right or no wrong way.
There's space for that.
This is English second language brain over here. What exactly are you trying to say with I'd have come by the way of an unbroken heart?
The phrasing? Okay.
Like the meaning.
Yeah, and I kind of borrowed that phrasing from, I think it's more of a Southern type of expression, but there's a song that I heard one of my favorite groups, the Waylon Jennings, do, and it's a cover, but it's called By Way of Sorrow. But the concept is like if we were going to go to Nashville, it's kind of like a stop along the way. So am I going to Nashville by way of Louisville, or am I going by way of Cincinnati? Right. So there's different routes you could go to get to that destination. So, I could either get to this place full of sorrow or by the way of an unbroken heart. That's the message I'm trying to get with that.
All right. Second verse.
Okay. I can't go back to how it used to be. Life don't ever stay the same. Ruined towns and broken memories. I only got myself to blame.
Okay, great. And then it goes back into the chorus.
Yeah.
Hold on, before I say anything, how did it feel?
It felt better. Here again, trying to be, go back to conversational in the verse. So,
but you're giving me a little bit more here in the second verse than you did in the first verse, which I like, right? Because we do need to build the song.
Yes.
I don't know arrangement wise how the song evolves, like what the instruments are playing.
Yeah, what I'm kind of envisioning here is a little backbeat.
Yeah.
Coming in here at this
the drummer
part.
is speaking. I love it.
Yeah. Can't go. Yeah, a little bit of, a little click in there.
Yeah. Ooh, I like it. I like it. So arrangement wise, there's going to be a little bit more starting in that second verse.
Momentum in that second verse.
Love it. Have your voice match that. So basically exactly what you did just now, right?
Okay.
The second verse, it's still conversational, but a little more than what you did in the first verse.
Yeah. I can't go back to how it used to be. Life don't ever stay the same.
Nice.
Ruined towns and broken memories. I only got myself to blame.
Yes.
And it seems like And blame, I got to do the same thing as heart too, right? Where I like blame instead of blame.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm starting to hear this now.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I love that. You're like, I'm hearing it. Yes, that's exactly why we're doing this.
Yeah.
So that you don't need me anymore. Eventually, you can hear it yourself, right?
Yeah.
And I love how you're like, oh, I need to do the same thing here as I did over there. I see that. I love that you're making these connections.
Cool.
That's really, really, really great. You're killing it, Doug. You're killing it.
Thank you.
Did you feel a difference?
Yes.
With those endings?
Yes, I did.
It was not at all louder or anything like that. It was just finished. Blame and a blame. Yeah. It makes it just a little less bright overall. And therefore just a little less twangy almost, right?
Which
blame, not blame, right?
Yeah. In these neglected walls and the scarred remains, I can see your face, watch you smile again.
Beautiful.
What was it?
If I only played
it safe. That's the word. I was just second guessing myself.
Yeah. You're changing the
lyrics.
lyrics.
I only played it safe and didn't try so hard, I'd have come by the way of an unbroken heart.
Yeah. You're doing it. Okay, wait. One thing before we go into the bridge. You got the heart. What's the word? If I only what?
Played it safe.
Played. Yeah.
Oh, played. Okay.
Yeah. You sang played it safe.
Played it safe?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Had I only played.
Oh, I feel what I'm doing. Okay. Had I only played it safe.
Okay, 1 second. We're going to make an adjustment there. Played it safe. Played. You're turning the diphthong into a monophthong. Had I only played it safe.
Played it safe.
Played it safe.
Played it safe.
Had I only played. Play. I want you to just sustain. Had I only played.
Okay.
Just that.
Had I only played.
Okay, great. And only at the very end, when you get to the eed part.
That's when it comes back up.
That's when it comes up.
'Cause I was holding it up the whole time.
Exactly.
I could feel it. Had I only played.
There it is.
Okay. Had I only played.
Yeah, it's your tongue. It's literally your tongue.
It is. I can feel it wanting to just pull up there. Okay. Had I only played it safe.
You're already doing it on Lee. Only. That's why. Had I only. Had I
and so it's staying up there.
Play. Yes.
Had I only played.
Move the tongue forward. Yeah.
Had I only played. Had I only played it safe.
There it is.
Okay.
Okay. I'm really excited for you to listen back to this recording whenever this
I know
episode
I'm gonna
comes
hear
out,
it.
so you
Yeah.
can hear it. Because sometimes it's really difficult to hear it as we're doing it. It's
Sure.
like, that all sounds the same. What are you talking about? It's like, actually, it doesn't. It's difficult to hear it in the moment, but it's literally just your tongue.
Okay.
Right? So yeah, just focus on play. Had I only played it safe compared to had I only played. Play. It has more body to it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, because the rest is the same. It's a different word here than in the first chorus, which I always find that cute. When like the majority of the chorus is the same, it's just one phrase in there that's a little different.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, that's the part where I was kind of wrestling, with the different flavors of regret, like what if I did this? What if I didn't do that? What if I,
Oh, I like it.
That's kind of what I wanted to do with the chorus.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that. And I think people will only notice it if they're really paying attention to it. Most people are not going to notice it until they pull up the lyrics and they're like, oh, it's not the same, right? But I like it.
Thank you.
It's really cool. City stretch.
Cities stretch behind me, littered in the distance.
Good.
Many more like these are faded from existence, but I'm tired of moving on. I ain't got no more resistance. Can all this be erased? Is there no way to fix this?
Okay, there you go. You fixed all of them on
Did
your
I?
own.
Okay. Maybe because I was concentrating.
Probably.
Think about the vowels. Okay.
Well, I mean, you have like some fading from and tired of, and not tired, but that's not how we sing.
Right.
Like, yes, we say tired. I'm tired, not
Yeah.
I'm tired,
Yeah.
unless you're from the South. But whatever. That's. But then in singing, I'm tired of. That sounds weird.
Yeah.
Right. So tired of and fading. It's a little. You still have to make sure that the diphthong is there. Like the E sound of fading, fading. But we're going to the E part of fading a lot quicker than we normally would.
Yeah, that seems to be the running theme with my vowels through this is going to the second half of the diphthong too quick.
Yes, but here I actually think it's a good thing.
Oh, it's a good thing on that word. Okay.
Yeah, I think here is the opposite. Because otherwise it's fading from, compared to like fading from.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, I hear the difference.
It's just a style thing here. Because otherwise I feel like it's going to be so big that it's going to stand out a lot.
Yeah.
And if we go to E quicker, which again is the opposite of all the other stuff that we were doing, it blends in more with the rest of the phrase. Can you try it?
Yeah. Fading from existence.
Yeah, I love that.
Cool. Fading from existence, but I'm tired of moving on.
Oh.
Ain't got no more resistance. Can all this be erased? Is there no way to fix this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
I love what you're doing on on. On. Is on a diphthong or a monophthong?
On. Oh, that's hard. I don't know. It's like
On.
on. It's mono?
Yeah,
Monophthong?
just one.
Okay.
Right? But you're kind of going on.
On.
So tired of moving on. On.
Little countrified.
No,
there,
but I'm
right?
kind of loving it because it fits with the way you sing tired.
Yeah.
Right. So that whole like tired of moving on is like hello country, and then we go back to normal. But
Yeah.
I don't mind it. Like I kind of love it.
Yeah, kind of love it.
Kind of love it.
Throw a bone to them.
But I just wanted to point that out.
Oh,
But I kind of like it, so you don't have to change that. So city stretch behind me. Okay. How long is the song? Do you know?
I've not timed it, no.
Well, you sent me a video. We can
Yep.
see how long the video is. Oh, it's already 3:30. It's already 3:30.
A little long.
No. I actually think it's great.
Okay.
Where I'm going with it is like, what if you made the the bridge a double?
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I usually am the person who tells people to cut stuff out of their songs.
Yeah.
And now I'm like,
that's what
what if
I
we
was
made
not
it
prepared
twice
for you
as
to
long?
say that. Okay.
I know. If you're performing it live, I would not double the bridge.
Okay.
Because unless you have a whole band playing with you and background
Right.
singers, or you're using tracks, sure, then yes. But if it's just you and the guitar, it's not necessary. If you are recording it in the studio, and you're doing all this layering and harmonies and all that stuff that we were talking about just a minute ago, then you would have a little bit more space to really build up this bridge.
Yeah, as you're saying that, I wonder if maybe before I even go lyrically into the bridge, that musically it goes one time through, maybe like a solo section. If we've got
you
a
want
guitar
to?
player or something,
Let me pull up the lyrics again.
or I could lyrically go a double bridge.
Yeah. If you wanted to have that building effect, you would have to have some sort of vocals, but it could also just be ahs and oohs.
True.
Actually, here's what I would do. I would just repeat. Sorry, I would just repeat the same lyrics one more time.
Oh, okay.
Right. So, fading from existence, and then like the first 4 lines, and then go back to the beginning.
Okay.
City stretch behind me. In the distance. You're building vocally too.
Yeah. Okay.
You go back to that.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you're repeating the city's in the distance, like 2 or 3 times, like the whole 4 lines, right? You repeat that 2 times, like 2 times through or 3 times through, and then you go into tired, that word is going to stick out a whole lot more because now you changed it.
Cool.
Right? Now
I
it's
like
different.
That. I like that.
And it really gives you the opportunity to build this bridge and have a bigger moment in the song. Oh my, I think this could be so cool.
Cool. Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm loving this. See, this is where I was trying to think too, is, not just vocally, but arranging wise, I mean, with the goal of going into the studio. And so having these ideas in the back pocket is going to be great.
Yeah, yeah. And then vocally, you're going to deliver them all a little differently, right? So the first time it's just cities in the distance, slittering, whatever, littered in the distance. All right, so city stretch behind me. Sorry, littered in the distance. It's easy. It's easy. It's almost maybe like a little husky, right? It's conversational, right? Many more like these, or I don't know, something like that. It's like, okay, it's coming out. It's coming out. So anyways, play around with it.
Sweet. Yes. Oh, I will. I'm excited about that. That's
I can't wait to hear it.
Cool.
And then harmonies, slap some harmonies on top of that.
Yeah.
And then, see if you want to start with oohs, and then have them go into lyrics, or if you want to do just lyrics or just oohs, play around with it. See what feels right to you. And then obviously also the arrangement, like music-wise, needs to be building there too.
Yeah, that's definitely one to be a high point. And the way I'm envisioning it coming out of the bridge, if we're not getting too ahead of ourselves, is to kind of take the energy down on the chorus.
Okay.
The final, or at least the first iteration of it.
What's this last part? I'm writing onward.
Okay, so, and this is where I might really want your input there, because some feedback I've gotten on some of my songwritings, like I love sad songs. I think they're phenomenal, and people relate to it, connect to it. But my brother, he's an incredible musician, but he talks about, like, when you have desperation in lyrics, but you have like a little dash of hope. Yeah. That it brings yearning. Yes. Which is like, that's where the money's at right there. Like, that's where people can connect. It's not like, oh, I'm just wallowing in despair and gonna leave you there in this song, you know? So that's kind of where I was going, but thematically, and maybe this is where I might need your lyric focus here, is like, does that make sense? Because earlier in the song, I'm saying, like, in the bridge, I'm tired of moving on. I ain't got no more resistance. I'm kind of done. But then at the end, I'm like, yeah, but I'm riding on. I'm moving on. Like, I'm tired of moving on, but I am. Like, is this contradictory, or is
no? That's perfect.
Or is it? Okay. Yes. Okay. Because I really was waffling on that.
No, because otherwise, if you already said what needed to be said, you can just stop the song there. But you keep going with it. Yeah. So give me a reason as to why you keep going with it. And and having the hope there, I definitely think is awesome. Okay. I like to be able to summarize each section of a song in one sentence. And if I keep saying, like, if the summary of every section keeps ending up being the same, I'm like, nope, rewriting this thing, because it's not, the story is not evolving. Then you're just saying the same things in different words. Yeah. But there's nothing new being introduced. And so we want to keep the story moving. And so having that ending, I think, is beautiful.
Well, I think it's kind of human too, where, we're upset about a situation, be like, okay, I'm just done. Like, I'm done. But then maybe I've gotten my emotions out. Like, no, I'm not really, yes, I'm at a better place now. And
no, 100%. It's me on a daily basis.
I think that's the same for all of us, I think.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, we don't all give up.
Yeah.
Right? We do try and find something that keeps us going.
Yeah.
So, no, absolutely. Don't change that.
Okay.
Keep that.
Cool.
For sure.
In these neglected walls and the scarred remains, I can see your face, watch you smile again. Had I known just what to say or where to start, I'd have come by the way of an unbroken heart. I'm pressing onward to a wait, yeah, brand new start, and I'll come by the way of an unbroken heart.
Okay, you're not repeating, I will come by the way of an unbroken
I could.
heart. On here in the lyrics, you have it twice.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I'm not
why-
even following my own lyrics. What the heck? Okay.
You also said I'm riding onward in the lyrics, but
And
you're
pressing,
pressing
yeah,
onward.
I should say riding because that's kind of the ghost town lyric, kind of Western horseback riding. I should say riding. Yeah.
The sis of pressing is going to be quite harsh.
Oh,
so if
yeah,
you
yeah,
want to
yeah.
keep it softer, riding
I
is
do.
probably
Yeah.
going to be better.
Okay. I'm riding onward to a brand new start, and I'll come by the way of an unbroken heart.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did it twice. Heart, yeah.
In these neglected walls and the scar remains, I can see your face, watch you smile again. Smile again. That's also something you could do.
Oh, yeah. You smile again. Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that. Watch you smile again.
Yes, do that.
I like that.
That's great.
That's fun.
Smile again. Okay, hear me out. What if
Yeah.
the first two lines of this chorus up until smile again, you still have a little bit of a lot of energy,
Okay.
and then it comes down, had I known just what to say, where to start. You start calming down there,
Okay.
but keeping like kind of like that energy, because is there no way to fix this in these neglected
Okay.
walls? It kind of like, I feel like if you're not doing that, we're ready for the climax, and then it doesn't happen, and it's like, what happened? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then you don't have to stretch it out forever. It can literally just be those first two phrases in the chorus, and then bring it back down.
Okay.
It doesn't need to be a whole chorus of.
Yeah.
Can we just to see what that feels like? Can you go from tired of moving on?
Yes. But I'm tired of moving on. Ain't got no more resistance. Can all this be erased? Is there no way to fix this?
In
These neglected walls and the scarred remains. I can see your face, watch you smile again. Had I known just what to say, had I known just what to say, or where to start, I'd have come by the way of an unbroken heart.
Okay, great. All right. When you're doing the tired of moving on, the bridge there, that last part, strum it to get that energy moving.
Yep.
Right? And then keep strumming through smile again.
Okay.
And then we start going back into the finger picking from there on out. Yes. Yeah. Anyways, do you like that, or are you like, no, I want to keep
I
the
do like
bridge,
that.
The chorus soft?
I do
like
like that because what you said makes sense where, we don't want that energy to dissipate too fast.
Yes.
And leave the audience really in a lurch. We want, but I do like the idea of it coming down at some point.
Yep.
So that we can, kind of end on broken, and
Yes.
and the energy is a little bit
Yeah.
bigger toward the end. Maybe not as big as the bridge, but at least bigger than.
No, for
maybe
sure.
mezzo forte to the end.
Yeah,
Or something
yeah,
like
no,
that.
for sure. I would have these abandoned or neglected walls. Like, have that be like, this is what we work towards. Now we have arrived, and now I'm going to
Yeah.
stay here for two phrases, and then I'm going to go back down.
Yeah.
Right? Is there no way to fix this? How does that phrase go?
Yeah. Is there no way to fix this?
There it is. Yeah. There no way to fix this in these neglect or abandoned like either. You pick which one you like.
So when you do this, I like how you did that. So you're kind of hanging on this and these.
Yep.
Like where it's, so you're kind of, jumping off that S a little bit at the end. This and these.
Yep. Exactly. You don't take a breath there. You keep right going with it. Is there a way to fix this in these neglected walls?
Okay.
Go straight into it. And then you can take a breath after walls.
So that's even more important for me to take a breath earlier. Nice
Yes,
big old breath to get me
sir.
through that whole thing
Yes,
with the
sir.
right energy.
You are exactly right. You're
Okay.
exactly right. But that's going to be so freaking good. Oh my God. And then, had I known just what to say or where to start, I'd have come by the way of an unbroken heart. And then I'm writing onward. Is that the same? Had I known just what to say?
No, it was it's almost like the verse. So
Oh.
I'm riding onward to a brand new start, and I'll come by the way of an unbroken heart. Oh, I'd come by the way of an unbroken heart.
Okay, hear me out. What if
Okay.
we made that simpler?
Yes.
Cut the repetition.
Okay.
Only do it once.
Okay.
Because you said it's kind of like the verse.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to end it just like how we started it.
Yep.
Easy, conversational, not loud at all, right? So, by the way of an unbroken heart, bum, 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 and then I'm riding onward to a brand new start, and I'll come by the way of an unbroken heart. My brain wants to have this ending because like we were building so much in that bridge, right? And then
Yeah.
that chorus, first two lines in the chorus are like, yeah, let's go. And then it's, and now the ending, I'm like, I want to go back to like the beginning and keep it like super simple.
Okay.
But when you go, by the way, back up there, I'm like, no, too much. Right? Like super, 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 super easy. But
Or maybe even if I did melodically that way, I can maybe back the intensity off of that melodic jump. So I'd come by the way of an unbroken heart. I don't know. I have to play with that a little bit.
Yeah.
But maybe
By
not,
the way.
but not so like, by the way,
Yeah.
like punch you in the face with that note. Or
Yeah, almost like a little falsetto moment there.
Yeah.
By the way
by the way.
of an unbroken heart. Yeah. But just keep it super easy.
Okay.
I'm riding on to a brand new start. And end it on not the tonic.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, it's so funny because that's my wife's pet peeve.
Unfinished songs?
No, like where it lands on like the fifth or something. But I kind of
Not
like that.
the one.
I kind of like,
It leaves it open because like
which
it's
is
the
the
hope.
theme of the
It's
song.
the hope.
Yeah. Okay.
We're not done yet.
Nah, we're not done.
Oh,
No,
this
we're
is
not
good.
done.
This is
We're
good. I'm
not
getting
done.
goosebumps. Woo! Can you try
And
that?
I'm teasing my wife. She does like. I mean, there are songs
No,
where
I
it
get
makes
that.
sense. So
I totally
I'm
get
just
that.
teasing her a little bit.
I
but,
totally get that.
I'm riding on to a brand new start.
Yes. And you just end it right there.
Oh, I like that. I
You
like
have to
that.
make sure that the that note from your picking pattern that ends like that hits at the same time as start.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm riding on to a brand new start.
How can you not lose
like
your
that.
shit when you hear that?
Oh, cool. I like that. Yes. Let's do it.
I
all
like
in on
that.
I'm all in on that ending. I like that.
I like that a lot. Very
Yeah.
atypical for me to suggest that, but I like that. Because me too, just like your wife, I like finished things.
Yeah.
But it really brings home the lyrical point. Hope.
Yeah.
we're not done yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had so much fun with this.
Me too. Thank you.
You sound awesome. I love this song.
Thank you.
I think it's a
Cool.
really great balance between simple but not simple at the same time, right? Like you're doing a couple things like with the roundabout way in the chorus, right? That's not a simple way of doing it.
Yeah.
But then other parts, like the verse, for example, is straightforward, simple in a good way. Like when I say the word simple, I mean it in a positive way.
Yeah.
And then if you have that build up in the bridge, it can really land that chorus, that last chorus.
Yeah.
And then you bring it back down, you keep the ending open for that feeling of hope, and you're golden.
Cool.
Amazing.
Awesome.
And I'm not 100% sold on the word neglected yet.
Okay.
Abandoned or neglected, I'm like 50-50 on either.
Yeah.
You pick whichever one you like better.
I might do an informal survey with my posse and see.
There you go. Perfect. I love that. Yeah.
Comment below. We'll see.
Yes. Yeah. Let us know. Do we like abandoned or neglected? But yeah, then pick which one you like better. I don't think you can go wrong either way.
Yeah.
I love it. Any preguntas? Any questions?
No, you give me a lot to chew on.
I know. Oh, I had so much fun. I hope you had
Me
fun
too.
too.
Oh yeah, this is a blast.
Yay!
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Of course, and thank you for letting me, make suggestions too. Because
Oh, yeah.
a lot of times I'm like, Laura, just shut up. This is not your song. Just shut up. It's not. They didn't ask for it, so don't say anything.
If I just was concrete, sold on my own interpretation all the time, and never took any input, it would never be better.
Yeah, there's always room for growth. And again, at the end of the day, there's no right or wrong way to do it.
Yeah.
It's just like, what do you like the most? Here's what I'm hearing. Here's what you're hearing. What do you like? Maybe it's a third different thing. I don't know.
Two of my favorite authors, C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien, they were best friends, but they had totally differing views on their approaches to the way they wrote mythology and things like that. And so they would meet all the time, critique each other's work, but then like they're both timeless classics,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It'd be foolish not to be open to
and usually
other
like
ideas.
out of collaboration, a lot of stuff is like, oh my God, I didn't think about that, but I
Yeah.
love this. And then, like you both do that and it's like, wow,
Yeah.
now the song is so good. So no, that's super awesome. Thank you so much for sharing.
For sure. Thank
You
you.
will have to share the song with us.
I will.
When it's done. I can't wait. Oh my God. If you need somebody in the recording studio with you, let me know. I'll come record harmonies.
Oh, I would love that. Thank you. I'd love to have you.
That'd be so fun. Oh my gosh. Anyways, great job. Keep practicing it, like all the things that we talked about, and then you're gonna nail it.
All right. Thank you.
And I'll include the link to your social media for everybody so they
Appreciate
can
it.
check you out.
Thanks so much.
Anything else you want to get off your chest?
No, I'm just
Okay.
super appreciative, and thank you all for listening. And I hope you follow VoxTape Studios for more because Laura is awesome. She's
Oh,
great.
thank
Fantastic.
you. Thank you. If you made it this far, they're probably liking what
they're all
we
in.
do.
They're all
doing
in by
there you
this
go.
point. Yeah.
I love it. Thank you so much, Doug. I appreciate you. Your song is beautiful. Can't wait to hear the full thing.
Sweet.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, for listening. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.